That nigga, but that nigga had caught COVID though.
Yeah, I heard after I woke up, I went on Facebook and I saw that. I was like, oh damn, all right, that's a good excuse. That's the same excuse of I'll let it benefit. Shakiri, she didn't get her warm up benefit because in that 4 by 100, bro, dog. I'm like, oh yeah, bro, because if she would have warmed up, she would have got gold in the 100. But in that relay, she killed, killed.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's over, bro. Like her and Gabby, man.
Gabby Douglas.
Gabby Thomas,
Oh yeah, Gabby Douglas do the
gymnastics.
yeah. Man, this NBA season, you seen Laurie Marketing get like 273 million.
Yeah, I seen that shit. Think he's worth it?
He's
Man,
a
oh,
he's
you hit
a
record. That's cool. That's cool. So speaking of that, this is actually perfect. So I was playing 2K with one of my friends. We're doing an online dynasty, and I'm looking at these players, right? And they want fucking hella money, bro. So then Jacob was like, yeah, inflation, inflation. So I believe it. So I went on Google and actually looked this shit up. They gonna want this type of money in the next 5 to 10 years, bro. My concern, my concern is that the NBA is not gonna have enough money to pay each of these players 60 to 70 to 80 millions a pop. And we're talking like when I
nigga.
was playing, bro,
Wimby's going to be Wimby's going to be the first $100 million player.
a year.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Nigga. And this is why the
And
USA
I,
is
I
broke.
disagree.
Yeah, I
Let
said
me
it.
send let me send Kool-Aid this link.
I
Hey,
said it. This is why the
I,
NBA.
I
This is why the
disagree. I
USA is
disagree.
broke.
The NBA generate billions and billions and billions of dollars. If you think these niggas can't afford to get these niggas at least
But the NBA,
close to a
you got to
billion,
think the NBA hasn't even been because like I watched a video on the views. The NBA hasn't even been viewing right. They haven't even been getting the views to even be paying these niggas that type of money for real. That's why I'm saying
these
like
niggas get
it's.
hundreds. These niggas get hundreds of millions, if not billions, of views, bro. They are.
They're probably getting like millions. I wouldn't say billions.
Bit merch, merch, on fan tickets. Like these niggas are profiting millions of dollars.
So you don't have no type of because you still
Hold on, real
because the
quick.
NBA is still all right.
No, you keep talking.
All right. Like my concern because the NBA is still paying them. I understand about merch and things like that, but like the NBA is still paying. I don't know, man. I guess we'll see. I just don't know, man. Like I just have a huge concern on this how much these players are expecting compared to how much they're making and how much they can get paid. That's just my concern.
I mean, if that's the market, if that was the market deems that they're worth, then who are you to blame? The league or the
Hmm.
players?
That's a good question, actually. That's a very good question. That's a very
I don't. I mean, of
I don't
course,
know.
of course, the players are going to demand the max money, but if the teams are going to deem that they're worthy of it, then maybe there are some players aren't worth of it. But that's a good question.
It is a good question, bro. That's like a question of the decade. To be honest, if you really think about it. I don't know. Their worth. It's about their worth. Cause like when I was playing my season, cause like on the dynasty I was in, none of them niggas was worth it. But on my season, like John Morant was averaging like 28 and like 10. I was like, all right, he worth a smooth 50 to 60. Like I'll pay that nigga. Like, but like in the season I'm in, Nikola Jokic is 30, I think 6 or 7, and he won $66 million. And the nigga was only averaging like
Who?
17. Joker, and he was only averaging like
He worth
17.
that. He's worth. He's worth that though. He's worth it though.
You're
you can't.
biased.
You can't.
You're biased. We'll move on to the next player that I seen that was a
He's a.
bullshit player. I
He's
you
a.
know what? Nikola Jokic might clear a little bit. Next player was Chet Holmgren, right? This nigga wanted the same amount as Nikola Jokic. Nikola Jokic had better stats, and I'm just like, bruh, what the fuck is this on? What is this on? But in my season, no, every I get it. My season, like Nikola Jokic was averaging a smooth 28, 30. Like I was like, all right, boom, I'll pay him that. But he was also younger. So it's like, I don't know,
I
man.
don't necessarily think it's about just stats. I think
You think
stats.
you think it's about the worth?
I think those stats impact. Stats and impact really matters. So if you look at a nigga like maybe Chet Holmgren isn't worth the same as Nikola Jokic, but he's worth at least 30, 40 million a year. Like, you don't think so?
Maybe I, I see where you're going, but impact and stats, bro, at the same time. Like Nikola Jokic, all right, maybe I was being a little too harsh on him, but that's because I really sometimes I think he's worth it, sometimes I think he's not. But Chet Holmgren, I just don't. I don't know. He ain't doing enough yet. He ain't doing enough yet. He still got some things to do. I don't think so, man. Not 30. Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I think he's worth that right now.
Oof. He
Think about
was
it.
he was the second best rookie though. He was. He was. He definitely was. He was. Mm. You know what? And then like the OKC Thunder that wasn't like really popping. Like they were popping, but like they didn't get like that number one seed until he really got there. He
Exactly.
played a big role in that, like impact wise.
He's the
Yeah,
second
you
best
know
player.
what? Yeah, you know what?
Second
You
best
might
player
be
on the
right.
team.
You might be right. Just in that season, he ain't worth it. I don't give a fuck. I
Just
ain't
just
gonna say he worth it
imagine
in that
just
season.
imagine what SGA is going to get.
Oh yeah, no, SGA gonna be. I already looked at his shit. He want bread. He's gonna want bread.
And OKC is going to have to give it to him. Realistically, realistically, they're going to have to pay him, Chet, and J Dub at the same time. J Dub going to be worth at least 150. Chet going to be closer to 200. SGA going to be closer to 300. If Laurie Marketing, let's see what Laurie Marketing got. Let me see real quick.
You think so? The Jazz are gonna build around Laurie marketing.
238 million.
Sounds
If
like
that nigga got 238, just imagine what SGA is going to command. It's going to be fucking ridiculous. It's gonna be ridiculous how much he's gonna be worth in the open market. Like he's gonna ask for so much, like and not necessarily what he's gonna ask for, just what he's an MVP candidate. He averages 30 a game. Like what more can you ask for?
I think the NBA is gonna have a financial problem. To be honest, I think these teams are not
They
gonna.
would have been start having financial issues. That's what I'm. It would have
Yeah,
been. They
yeah,
would have been start having financial issues. Like,
and it's only gonna get worse.
uh, if the views keep going, if the views go down, and if the views and stuff go down, maybe. But if the views and stuff and the money still coming in, I don't think so.
Man, you gotta think people are like saying these last two finals been the lowest viewed finals. Last few actually. I think the one that was like in between was the Bucks one, but and the Golden State one. They said the Golden State one over the Bucks one, but other than that, bro, like they said that Denver was weak, Boston was weak, was just
I
weak.
don't think Boston was big. I think people really wanted to see if Luka was going to win, but I think, but you also have to account people are also illegally streaming games.
That's true. That's another reason. I mean,
Why do you think NBA 2K is trying to involve League Pass until people buying the game? You can pay $150 for 2K and get 12 months free of a subscription with League Pass. My father over here snoring loud as hell.
yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'd be sometimes illegally streaming games, but that's because some of the games I can't watch. I'm not about to pay for a league pass.
League Pass be worth it, but like these days, nah.
Not if it's free. Not if I can watch it free. It ain't worth it. That'll be
You
like the day I'll buy league pass is the day they'll stop taking free streaming. That'll be the day.
nigga said,
Like if I see it on some cable TV, I'll support it, but it's free.
I just think, I just think it's I don't know. I think I only will agree with you if the NBA, the soap opera that is the NBA, becomes too like it becomes too poppy. Like they're always having dramatics. Right, the dramatics of the NBA sells more than the actual brand, the basketball. So let's talk about this real quick. Do you think Steph Curry is going to finish his career in in Golden State.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Why?
narrative purposes. So like you gotta think, right? Narrative purposes. Like you have that player that stays for that one team throughout the course of his career. In today's league, there's not a lot of players that do that. LeBron, 4 teams. Kevin Durant, we don't need to talk about him. Um, Kawhi, uh, even Clay. I mean, now like the last man standing is Steph Curry. He's the only one that really stayed true to Golden State. Got drafted there. So
Draymond.
Draymond would have that role if he was like a superstar like Steph Curry. Like Steph Curry is like a
He's a
superstar,
defensive player of the year.
right? But like, are they really? Is the NBA really gonna market Draymond as the player that stayed? Like is the NBA gonna put Draymond on that player that stayed role like a Kobe
No,
or Jordan?
he's gonna be like a Manu,
Right.
uh, to a
They
lesser
want
extent, a Tony Parker.
right.
Like,
Like they
although
want
Tony
that.
Parker did leave, like them niggas who actually like
Like
stay
they
loyal.
want that. They want that Kobe esque Jordan esque type of stay, and that's Steph Curry.
I think Steph coming to the. This is my thing on Steph. I think if Steph is going to decline and he becomes a worse version of himself, I think it's going to come to the realization. Then he stays because it's like, all right, ain't no point in me going nowhere else. I'm not. I'm getting older. I'm getting worse. I think if the only way he does leave, if that nigga is still good next year, and he only has 2 more years on his contract, this year, this year, and the following year. So he'd be like, what, 38, 39? If he's like still playing like on some shit, I can see him staying. But
I think he's staying either way.
I don't think he's staying either way.
I
I
think
mean,
he
I
is.
do think he's going to stay either way. Like,
Whether he declines or not, he's definitely retiring in Golden State. Like he's staying there. He's not. I don't think he's really entertaining other teams. I think I really think Steph Curry is gonna retire in Golden State, man. Like they want that. They want that. The NBA wants that last narrative, that last person to be like, all right, he stayed a full term, won comparable rings, 4 of them bitches, one of them being his himself. So like, it's only right, you know, it's only right. We thought LeBron was gonna do it, but he ain't do it.
we didn't
D
think LeBron
Wade,
was going to do that.
D Wade. I mean, when he first came here, we had that fantasy. I knew he wasn't gonna stay personally. I wanted him to leave, but D Wade came close. But yeah, now it's Steph Curry is
D
literally
Wade,
the last player.
when it comes to, I don't know, it would be good for the NBA. It'll be good for the NBA if he stays. Of course, we have another legend who just decides to stay with one team. Who don't want that? Who doesn't want? Who doesn't want Steph to stay with his original team? I think him. They got to press the issue of winning though,
Of
because if they
course,
still
of
because
course,
if
yeah.
they if they still like ass or like just like stagnant,
Who you
then
think's
no.
gonna get their fifth first? Bron or Steph Curry? Or Clay? This is some
I'm not gonna
basketball
lie.
talk right here.
I still think it's Bron,
You think it's
but
Bron?
uh, part of me feel like him and AD gotta get this shit going. You gotta get this shit going. Like, they gotta not even just Bron and AD, just the organization. They don't really care about if they don't really care about if they win or not, man. It's just about the money and the tickets they can really get in with a LeBron, with the AD. Like,
I think Lakers fans need to. I think Lakers fans need to seriously get out of this Hollywood shit with the LeBron and AD show and focus on winning.
if that's the case, LeBron shouldn't have resigned.
That's very true.
I don't think they should have resigned only because of the fact like it really made no sense. It really makes no sense for LeBron to resign. It makes no sense for AD to stay there. And mm, let's talk about. Let me put the phone on real quick. All right. Have you seen 2K25?
Nah,
Have you seen the preview? Have you seen the trailer? Is what I meant to say.
nope. Probably not gonna get it.
So the anime is 9,000 new animations, a new defensive mechanism to help improve defense, whatever the case may be. I seen the trailer. It's not bad. Not bad at all. My only issue is when it comes to gameplay. I need to see gameplay. I need to see these niggas like play the game.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till you get all your little good comments out before I go on my rant.
Go ahead.
Oh, I can go on my rant now. All right, YouTube, don't hit me for hate speech. Ronnie 2K is a fucking liar. He needs to be fired from fucking 2K. You need to seriously. He's a habitual liar. He fucking put this nigga will put game. That's why I don't watch 2K gameplay because I already knew Ronnie 2K was a fucking liar before. And yes, I'm putting fucking liar every time I say it because he's a fucking liar, bruh. He'll put nice, smooth gameplay out. He'll put shit that should be in the game that's not in the game. And then when the game come out, it be the same bullshit. That's why it's like I think I'm cool. I think I might be cool on 2K. I'm gonna wait till it drop a little bit and then I'm gonna get it. I might get it for Christmas or something. Cause like that shit, he's a fucking liar, bruh. All he does is lie on his gameplay. He lies about what he says.
Mm.
The nigga really is a liar, and I'm dead at. I play 2K. I buy every single 2K. It was one that I skipped. It was 2K21. But I bought every single 2K. That's why I know you a fucking liar. Nobody plays 2K more than me. That was my game, bro. I played 2K20. Like that was my favorite one. Me and you talk about this, bro. nigga. That nigga Ronnie 2K been lying to us since 2K fucking 10, bro.
Really, since like 2K, like I really want to say he's the decline that started like 2019.
Yeah, the decline. No, yeah, the decline started in 2019. This nigga been lying to us since 10. Since they implicated my career. And my career
My
was
career
actually,
was
let me go back to 10 actually, because my career was dope back in 10, 11, 12, 13. Bro, remember when we had to think about the fucking questions? We had to literally read them. We only get like 15 seconds to make a decision, and then we made the wrong decision. The crowd was on your ass, booing you, tra- telling you to get traded. What happened? What happened? That's why I said he been lying to us since then, because each and every my career went down the gutter. They started taking shit out that we actually enjoyed. And I blame a lot of that on 2K, the 2K community, because I never complained about my career. Never. Not once. But the 2K community, oh, it's too this, it's too that. The storyline is this, the storyline is that. Take this out, take that out. Like, bro. And now y'all like, oh, put this back in, put that back in. That y'all niggas are some liars too. Y'all are some walking 2K. The 2K community is walking contradictions too. Y'all complain about the game, but then y'all still play it. Me included. I'm not gonna lie. Me included. Y'all still play it. Y'all still play it, and then but I never asked 2K to take anything out though. That's my thing. I never asked 2K to put a dumbass shot meter in it. I never asked 2K to switch up the defense. I never asked 2K to do none of this shit. I miss when 2K didn't have a shot meter where you could hit the screen or hit the square button, and it's a nice little light that shows up at the bottom, and that's when you
and
really shoot.
now
I
in
miss that shit.
2K25. Listen, and now in 2K25, they're implicating using the shot stick, the analog stick, more than you can actually use the actual X button.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. For what, Rob? For what, bruh? For what, bruh? You know I have to go into settings and make 2K more like how I played it back in like 2005 ish, bruh. Because it's just not fun no more. Like, oh my god, bro. Every
I
time
think
I
they,
play,
I think they
bruh,
care about the dramatics of 2K more than the actual gameplay of 2K. The same thing I've been saying on, like they don't care about the actual gameplay, just the theatrics, which also happens in the NBA.
bro. I made this comment to show. I said EA is dogging in sports games right now. I got 4 EA sports games on my shit right now. Fight Night Champions, UFC 5, college football, and Madden.
I think basket. I think the only thing 2K is missing is getting back into basketball. But 2K has had so much of a grip, literally a grip over basketball within the last like 10, 12 years. It's
And
kind
I
of hard
blame
for.
Jordan. I blame Jordan for that because this nigga Jordan literally said, "Oh, I'm not gonna play on no other. I don't want to be on no other game except for 2K." So now, and I'm
He
like,
said
bro,
that.
yes, yes. His last game was NBA Live 2003, and then he said he don't want to be on no other game except for 2K because 2K makes him look the most realist. Like it makes him look like Jordan. I'm like, oh my god. So now we're stuck with 2K. Like we're literally stuck with 2K. I'm like, NBA Live has some of the best basketball gameplay.
I think with NBA Live and the difference between that and 2K, I think NBA Live focused on the actual arcadeness of the game. So the movements was unrealistic and it was fun, but it got repetitive. And I think that's why people stopped having fun. With 2K, I think they try to make it so realistic. And while people have fun with the realistic of it, the gameplay suffers because the lack of movement when you're playing the game is so much stimulation you're not going to move when you want to move. It's going to go slower and slower and slower. So, which in NBA Live, they're doing so much unrealistic shit at the drop of a dime. Yeah, but it's pros and cons of both. Like I said, because people do like people do like. Hold on, let me put this back on Instagram. Like I said, people like the difference between 2K and Live is Live focuses on the arcadeness of basketball, the unrealisticness, the all the type of different moves and styles, while being fun in the unrealisticness. It gets stagnant. It gets repetitive. The same movement and jumpers,
I'm
which
gonna
in
I'm gonna
2K,
counter that, bro.
hold on.
2K.
Let me finish real quick. Whether in 2K, they're doing the same type of shit they're doing in real life. People are excited by it, but it suffers in gameplay because the movements are becoming slow and sluggish. That people aren't want to have fun with it because you're not going to be reacting when you want to. And that's when 2K and or Live need to step in to actually make the gameplay a combination of both. Unrealistic with realisticness.
2K is just as unrealistic as Live, bro.
Not really. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not really, because 2K really well Mark Wang, like one that he's like the head of developer for 2K. He was speaking like, over the years, especially in 25, like they really do copy real life shit from these niggas in real life.
No, I
So
get that. I
you
get
you,
like their
you
moves and
see
stuff.
Tatum, you see niggas do the Tatum side step. You see
No,
niggas.
no, that's not what I mean. I mean in the sense of like scoring and like stuff like that. Like, bro, like, all right, at the free throw line, bro. There is no reason why I should miss an 80, but then sink a 50%. That makes no sense.
I think that's where the gameplay and the sluggishness comes in. That's where that comes in.
But then that falls into unrealism because if they're sinking 80s. If not like missing 20%. All right, cool. I get that. But if they're gonna miss an 80, then the next shot gotta at least be a 90, right? That's that's logic. That's just simple logic. How can I sink this 50 if I just miss this 80? That's unrealistic as fuck.
It is unrealistic. I do agree. And I think that's really one of the problems with 2K. It's the mechanics of the game. It's been a problem for years. It's been a concern for years. And that's one of the reasons why I typically stop buying the game myself unless it comes out on Xbox Live, or I'm not gonna lie, game share. I pay niggas to game share the game to me. I'm not gonna lie. But not only does it happen in current gen, it happens in next gen. I thought next gen would be like the more improved mechanical version of when you play video games. And all I've been saying, my whole point of been saying about next gen when it comes strictly just to 2K, this is what I've been telling you. There is no difference when you play 2K on next gen and current gen. There's no difference. It has the same type of movement, the same type of lagging in the movement, the same mechanical disadvantages it has in the game. It's the same thing on from current gen to next gen. Same thing. And then if they're not going to improve that in the next generation of consoles, then you shouldn't have made it. Or you just people are going to continue buying 2K on current gen. Like me. Like me. And it's stupid because They're spending unnecessary money. Spending unnecessary money. But ooh, boy, I'm getting sleepy. This nigga got to go to work at 5 o'clock, y'all. He up. He's a crazy. At least me, I got off of work. This nigga is going into work at 5 o'clock. He has an hour and a half to mentally and physically prepare for.
You make it sound bad.
It is. We getting older, brother.
Man, I'm cool. I'm a vampire for real.
Can't wait till the days I was getting old enough to start going to sleep at 9 o'clock in the afternoon. I remember my grandmother when I was a little younger. Even as I started getting to like teenage years, my grandmother. So Friday night SmackDown or Thursday night SmackDown to be exact at that time used to go off at 10. Raw used to go off at 11. My grandmother would be asleep at 10 o'clock by the time Raw SmackDown goes off. Kid you not. I used to have to go to sleep. I'm like, damn, it's 10 o'clock. She'll be up by the crack of dawn, 5 o'clock, 5:30, 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
On the weekend, on the weekdays and the weekend. I'm like, we're not going nowhere.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that's how I be. I'll be up. Like I'll be up early, like around like 6, 7.
I can't do that shit, bro. Even with the kids, like even with the kids, I'd be like, doggy, go to bed, go back to sleep. Like Zari will be up. Her and Xavier will be up. He'll he'll sleep through the whole night. Zari will wake up every few hours, literally. Man, I should be like, dude, y'all need to go to bed. I'm like, go to bed. Shout out to my nigga Remy. I do see him popping up every now and then. I don't know what he got going on, but he'll reach out to niggas when it's that time. I know he getting out his little situation in the halfway house, so
Yeah.
I'm already knowing. I'll be off probation in another week and a half, 2 weeks.
Hell yeah, we party.
My birthday next week, brother. I can't do nothing.
Damn.
No, is it next week? Nah, wait, yeah, my birthday. My
This
birthday's in
nigga
nine
don't even
days.
this nigga don't even know when his birthday is. That's crazy.
It is next week.
Bro,
Oh
we
no.
we getting old, man. 28.
I was just 20. I was just 23, 24.
You too. I ain't gonna lie, 23 and 24 is low key a blur. 25 too.
Nah,
I really ain't gonna lie, bro. Like I really ain't gonna lie, man. Those years right there were kind of bad. I'm trying to like,
I feel like for me, my teenage years was a blur. I really didn't do nothing. I really didn't start really doing nothing for real until I got in my 20s. I went out of town a few times, like started working, getting money, buying cars, like had kids. Like I think in my 20s, I started doing way more than I did when I was in my teens. Like I wasn't really having sex that much in my teens. Like for real. Like not because I couldn't or I was sheltered. I had the opportunity. Like let me hold on. Where's my baby? Let me hit it one time. My parents used to be like, you can have girls over. I'm like, word. Didn't know. I just didn't. Like even in my school, even in high school, like even high school, high school was a blur. I think only because when I went to my first school, all my friends was there. I was in the hood, and then when I started moving to Cleveland Heights, like it wasn't my environment, but I adapted to it years later. Like I didn't really care about nothing for real. I didn't really care about much. Then I started going to college and start doing things, start kind of like growing up, trying to be this self sufficient adult. I started working, started making my own money, and going out of town, getting in relationships and stuff like that. Like start growing facial hair a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like my teens was a blur. My 20s, like I vividly remember a lot of things in my 20s. And the most important, I started having children. I was 20. Mazari was conceived when I was 24, turning 25. Like Zari only about to be 2, and I'm 28. I didn't have Zari until I was 25, turning 26. Okay, okay. So even okay, a little bit before that. Like, yeah. So my yeah, like I can vividly remember my 20s. Like fun too. I mean, not fun. Like I mean, I don't know. I wasn't really always the one like in high school going to go kick it. Even though sometimes I kind of do regret it a little bit. I didn't go to prom. I didn't care about it, but sometimes I do be like, damn, maybe I should have did that. But then again, sometimes I be like, kind of don't care about it. I be back and forth with it. Mm, I be back and forth. With it. I be back and forth. You went to prom?
Yeah, I did.
I should have went. Everybody was kind of disappointed in me because I did. I was like, I don't know. I'm not really.
My mom
What
kind
my
of
nigga
forced
Drake
me.
say? I'm just not the social type at campus. Life is crazy.
Crazy that, bro. So my mom kind of forced me to go to prom and homecoming my senior year because I could have
I want the
went.
homecomings though. I want the homecomings.
Yeah, I could have went throughout my high school. Like I could have went probably starting my sophomore year after we stopped going to church. But I just didn't. I'm not a big person to go to dances. Like I went to one dance. This girl asked me to go to one dance, but I ain't the type of person to go to dances for real. I ain't.
I'm
I'm
not
not
the.
that. I'm not that guy.
I'm not the
I don't know.
biggest social. Me and my brother are different, but we have a lot of similar qualities. Not only because we have the same father, but me and my brother are more alike than we are of my father. Like my father is very outgoing and get in with people and shit. Like and very like to be around people. Me and my brother are not like that. Only a select few people we fuck with, and like that's where my sister, my younger sister, get that from my father. Like even though me and my brother don't have the same mom, he do share that quality with my mom, and we share that same like we don't really like being around people like that for real. Like or a lot of people's like I don't like really going like that's like even earlier on I didn't like really going to clubs or bars. I mean bars I do like going to bars more nowadays, but I'm not a club nigga. Like I don't want to be around a bunch of niggas in the club, especially in this fucking city.
Yeah, I'm
Anywhere to
cool on
be
that.
exact. Like I'm not the biggest nigga to like. And it's crazy because I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people from the heights to the hood and everywhere in between. I know a lot of people. And even like inviting people to my baby shower. I ain't even really invited a lot of motherfuckers I should have. Like I think I knew you at that time. I didn't even invite Remy, and that was weird. I didn't even invite my brother. My own brother didn't even go in my baby shower. But he halfway across the country. I don't know. I don't like a big social gathering. I always wanted that, but then again, my my social battery is like it weighs. Like with me, if me you be linking, nigga, I'll be cool. We chilling. I don't have to necessarily talk to you every single second for me you to keep like if me you Remy Nate and Benji chilling. We don't have to necessarily talk every single second, and we chilling together type shit. Me and my brother. I don't have to be up in my brother's face every second. Just we chilling in the same room. Like, we chilling type shit. I feel like you always have to entertain people. I don't really want. I don't need to be entertained every single second.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm the same way.
I'm not. I'm not a court jester. Like, I'm not a fucking court jester. So yeah, like you talking about, man, high school was a blur. I feel like high school was like such a blur.
I kind of remember my high school. I didn't really do much.
I didn't really do much neither. Part of me kind of regret that, but then I'd be like, I don't really care. What's crazy, people be fucking with me. Like, I know a lot of dudes and girls who I was really cool with. Like, I was cool with. Like, cool people. Like, I really didn't go out kicking for it. Not at all. I remember a few times me and my cousins went to like kickbacks and shit, and like, I'm just like, it's cool, but
I played a lot of basketball. I hooped a lot during high school, like
I
a
did
lot.
too.
Like I'm talking, I went to the net. Like I went to
I didn't start.
outside. I hooped in the I hooped
I didn't
in
really start
school.
hooping for real with niggas until like after high school when I became an adult. Yeah,
Yeah, I hooped a lot.
a lot of niggas can't hoop.
Hey man, I mean, I ain't like the best hooper, but like I ain't go out there and get y'all a dub for real.
I'm a I'm a 2-way 3-point shooting slash.
I'm just like a
Fuck.
I'm like a playmaker. Like like I played like when I was younger, I really played like Rondo. I had his game for real. Like I had the little
This
layup
nigga,
package,
this
everything,
nigga
bro.
do, this nigga do look like Rondo.
Man, I played just like him. He had my number. Like man, I was diming niggas up. Like I was bro. I played like
I used to
Rondo.
play. I used to play basketball with my god brother. Kid you not, he always been a skinny, scrawny nigga. Always been a bigger nigga. Like so, I be hooping with this nigga. He be like, "Why you always using your body?" I'm like, "Nigga, that's the point. What you mean? Use my motherfucking shoulders on your ass, nigga."
That's it. That is it.
Man, I remember we was hooping with Remy that day. I was like, "Nigga, you big, you just as big as me."
Like, come out here, let's get some 33 going or something.
Where the fuck was we at hooping? Like, where was we? Was in like
It was in like Parma, Nike Park, I think.
not even like Middleburg Heights or some
Or
shit.
something, yeah.
Yeah, man, I used to come grab you from
Hey,
fucking Remindersville and then go all the way back to Euclid
no.
to get this nigga. I used to be like, bruh, it's tiring getting y'all niggas. I can get Ruler and be cool. Then I have to come back and get this nigga, man. I used to be like, ooh, buddy,
Yeah, that was a nice little drive.
I'm sleepy, nigga. Get like 30 minutes of sleep.
Yeah, I might go in here and probably go to sleep. I ain't gonna hold.
Yeah, nigga. Shit, text me in the morning, man. I'm about to have the kids. I'm about to give me a few little hours in.
For sure. Even my dog, like, hey, yeah, let's go in here and get some sleep, nigga.
All right, bro.
All right.